Gerard Butler sues over Olympus Has Fallen profits. Hollywood actor Gerard Butler has reportedly taken legal actions against New Image, Millennium Media and Padre Nuestro Productions for $10 million after over profit-sharing claims in regards to his 2013 blockbuster film Olympus Has Fallen. The lawsuit alleges that the actor is owed at least $10 million from the producers of the film after it grossed nearly $170 million globally. According to Gerard Butler, he has not received any portion of the net profits from Olympus Has Fallen, despite the fact that the film was a surprise hit at the box office. Just so you know, the film has spawned two successful sequels, 2016's London Has Fallen and 2019's Angel Has Fallen, in which Gerard Butler reprised the role of Mike Bannon, a Secret Service agent who has to rescue the president from hostage takers. If you would recall, just last week we reported that Scarlett Johansson sued Disney production company over a movie Black Widow being released on Disney Plus and in the theaters, noting that her salary depended largely on the film's box office performance. So is this a trend that wants to be...
It is the latest trend.
I think it has been happening.
It has been...
But they will settle it amicably. But right now that people are coming out and saying, you know what, but I think they should know better.
It has been happening, and somehow it's shocking that this is from the Western world.
Yeah.
And apart from that, I like again that, you know, we can have stories like this. I'm not saying that it is good, so that we don't think that it is only in our climate that we have problems of people talking about money and record label and all that. But of course, this is movie. And I am just so surprised that if you have put something down and you have agreed, why go the other way?
Like, you signed contract that, okay, we'll be making you, so this movie, we've paid you for whatever it is, you've shot the movie, from when we're making the profits, you'll be getting your small change, and years down the line, you've not gotten anything. And I'm sure they must have been saying, my guy, alpha, don't worry, we'll run it.
But guess what? I think they won't even try with certain people.
Scarlett Johansson
They tried with their own
Gerard
Scarlett.
I know, but I think that they won't try with some people. I don't know, but I have a feeling that they will not try with certain people.
It's just messy.
You know, sometimes this begins when someone tries to be smart and like, you know what, they won't notice. So that's where it starts from. They won't notice, they won't notice. Before you know it, it becomes something blown. Like we've seen it happen normally on the business front. People on the business front say, oh, this, that. Before you know it, when you go back and look at where the fraud started from or where they started taking the money, it was just a nip in the bud. Yeah. And then they got greedy and it extended. So it could have been going on for a while, but they might have been overlooking that, oh, it's something small. And now it has blown up in their faces and they're like, you know what, this has to come out and it has to be settled. And it could be that they even tried to settle amicably, but what they are trying to offer might even be a third or a quarter of what the person is supposed to get. So when you don't get what you want, at the end of the day, you have to go the legal way so you get your rights.
I feel if people have worked for something, they should be rewarded, and rewarded properly, because if this has been the agreements, then you should go that route.
I'm always scared of issues like this, lawsuits like this. Yes, they can now go and bring the contract now. You will not see one clause in some section.
But there is always a clause, and that is why they say you should read well.
The reason why we cannot pay your profits and the reason why Scarlett Johansson, we are taking this to the cinema and streaming platform is because, look at that I. Look at it there. You
and that is why they say all the time,
oh, God.
Get a lawyer who understands stuff very well before you get into any contract.
But if it's this side, it's not always contract. They just won't buy you. They just won't buy you.
Exactly. That's I just hope it gets resolved. Let's just keep our fingers.
But human beings are human beings at the end of the day, whether the person is white or black or something.